What I'm trying to tell you that there is no line of communication between this Rolex AD and that Rolex AD. Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are still desperate to get a Rolex wristwatch from an authorized dealer in the United Kingdom, you've come to the right place. In 2025, most steel Rolex watches are available to purchase as a walk-in. I assumed that you guys all know this, and yet you don't. There's also some information I want to share with you, which is the truth about authorized dealers that should help you acquire your Rolex wristwatch pretty quickly. Did you know that there is no communication between one Rolex authorized dealer and another, unless maybe it's a chain? But if there was a communication or a database on somebody that bought a watch from one shop and then went and bought the same watch from another, that really should exist but it doesn't, that would have slowed down the grey market bubble. It doesn't exist, guys. You could walk into Watches of Switzerland, or you could walk into Preston's, or you could walk into any other Rolex authorized dealer, buy the same watch in every AD and leave, and nobody could connect the dots. I recently had the misfortune of dealing with Rolex themselves, and they said, Brenny, it's nothing to do with us. We're a wholesaler. We have nothing to do with what ADs do with their watches. The reason I'm telling you this information is there are quite a lot of my subscribers who are afraid to purchase a wristwatch from another authorized dealer in case they get blacklisted, and that's not the case, guys. The only people who may come a cropper are people who are known. Give you an example. When I got my Batgirl from one AD, I was very close to getting it from another, and I made a point of contacting the other AD and telling them to stick the Batgirl up their ass because they lied and used me for nearly a year. Does that make sense? It gave me a lot of pleasure, and it was worth the last. It was worth it. It was just worth it, guys. And again, if I had taken that second Batgirl and kept quiet about the first one, that would have made me as bad as the rest. I hope that makes sense. But again, back to my point, I could have easily picked up that second Batgirl and then I could have flipped it for a profit. My view is that it would take the watch from another enthusiast. There is another piece of golden information that Brenny knows. Years ago, I worked for Asda, would you believe? And I worked in a large Muslim area. And when Ramadan came, I would make sure that the milk orders were reduced by less than half. And when I'd get new managers in, they didn't know this. And next minute we'd have a surplus of milk. And I would be, listen, you should know this. But they didn't, because they had what's called a lack of experience. This is my second year reporting on the watch market and the how to get a Rolex game. And I am very savvy at this point. I am, trust me. If you want to get the following Rolexes, the month of March is your time. If your AD is messing you about, it's very simple. Go to another Rolex AD. If you can, wear a Rolex wristwatch, okay? Because they will have one available. And if you look presentable and you have a Rolex, they will sell you that watch. Why use the milk analogy? It's very simple. March is a lull month. It's a quiet month. There's a simple reason for it. Even people with a long-standing buy history at Rolex ADs, when they get the call in March to say, hey, we have got a smooth bezel date just green dial available, would you like it? And they're going, no. They go, well, I thought you wanted one. Well, I'm going to wait till Watches and Wonders and see what comes out then, and I get my greedy hands on the latest one instead. So, yeah, I'll just pass on this one, but thank you very much. Are you with me, guys? So in the month of March, people are hesitant to buy a Rolex and then not be able to get one of the new Watches and Wonder Rolexes or get their name on that new list for the next hot watch because they've just had a watch. This is an absolute fact. In the month of March, there will be watches that are highly desirable, but nobody wants them. When Watches and Wonders kicks in and it comes out that, hey, the celebration dial has been deleted and there's only 4 OPs, the green one will still be the most popular. If another color comes out, that's a different story, guys. And those people are the ones that say no in March. Trust me. The following watches, you could jump on a train the first week in March and get most authorized dealers. There's one other procedure policy that has been pushed back by these ADs. Remember, they make the rules. I don't make the rules. An Explorer 40 is now available as a walk-in. You can walk in there in a boiler suit and they will sell you the watch. A Datejust is available as a walk-in if it's a smooth bezel. A fluted Datejust is an expression of interest. You couldn't even ring them up and say, have you got this watch? You still have to go in, go through all the bullshit, go on the list for the watch and leave because that's in high demand. So what Brenny is about to tell you is the list of the watches that I guarantee you are in the back. No bullshit, no expression of interest. They will sell you the watch. Are you ready? Explorer 36, Explorer 40, any color dial, smooth bezel, Datejust, any color dial, and with a Jubilee bracelet, any color dial, any bracelet combination, but it has to be a smooth bezel. An Air King. There is nobody waiting for an Air King. And an Explorer 2, black dial and polar dial. There is nobody on a wait list for those watches. Sadly, if you want a Submariner or you want a GMT, you're still out of luck, guys. You are absolutely wasting your time. It's a fact. Two-tone subs, no problem. They're just sitting there. Two-tone Yachtmasters, they're just sitting there. Guinnesses and root beers are sitting there, guys. That is a fact. I don't want to go on for too long. I hope this helps just one person get the message, understand what I'm trying to tell you, that there is no line of communication between this Rolex AD and that Rolex AD. And if you want your Polar Explorer and this AD has been messing you about for months and years and you're just sick of them, get on a train to London, go and get the watch. You don't have to tell this AD what you've been doing. And you can later on tell that AD, you know what, I don't want that watch anymore. I want this watch instead. They're none the wiser. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I'll catch you on the next Brenny video.